Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to take time out to go and contemplate in this Mount of Hira. He never was satisfied with the condition of Mecca. Never felt this is the right place and environment. You know, when someone hate or dislike falsehood in their heart, that's a sign of Iman. But if you see someone say, you know, I don't drink, but I watch them drinking, no problem. You know, I don't, it is when you become comfortable with the sin, when you become satisfied, you know, it doesn't bother you, there's a problem with us. It should bother us, should make us not comfortable. If a person is comfortable laughing and while someone is drinking alcohol in front of them, something wrong. Rasulullah felt that this environment is not a good environment. Let me take some time to contemplate and reflect. And that's why from that Mount of Hira, he used to look down. It happened that I mentioned last time, and I don't advise you to do it, because I learned the lesson is very difficult. I climbed the mountain and I saw the cave. And Rasulullah from the cave, you can see the valley of Mecca. Of course, you can imagine Mecca with no big buildings and just a valley. And from that distance, by the way, it took a quite drive actually from Haram to come to the Hira. The Hira is not right there on the Kaaba, as people might think. But from it is the top, you can see Mecca. In that cave, that's what the contemplation and reflection was. Away from the noise of Mecca, from the drinking and the dancing and all. He used to, from all of this noise of Mecca, the trade, he sit there and look, contemplating the conditions of humanity and the condition of people of Mecca. And there where the news came, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent Jibreel to him. What little Halima as-Sa'diyya knew, and her husband, taking care of that child, taking him to that suburb, and the child is the one that will be able to speak and to communicate with Jibreel with the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He received the revelation of the wahi. And what an event. And I would like you to imagine, as it's in the qissa of Musa alayhi salam, that Musa alayhi salam left his wife to get some fire or to warm her. He left, he came back as a prophet. Khadija, radiallahu anha, she thought this is just like any other day. It was another, just like a regular day in Mecca, perhaps. There was nothing that in Mecca is Khadija, she can see a light coming and going toward the cave or something. There was no fireworks. It is a regular day. And what a day. Imagine a husband leave as a regular, ordinary person, come back as a prophet. I would like to maybe to pause to help to pray for Maghrib. And I would like to speak about this moment of receiving the revelation and what it means changing Rasulullah's life from being just an ordinary person to become a prophet. What it meant, prophethood, and what we mean by this. And how that, having to contemplate and reflect on this, can bring us closer to Rasulullah and have us to take Rasulullah as a model and example. We do that inshallah after Maghrib. I think Maghrib will be in 4 minutes. جزاكم الله خير. بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى من والاه. اللهم صل وسلم على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. We'll continue the talk about the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I'm not going to go through the whole seerah. I'm just going to give you some scenes. Imagine each scene, and we'd like to see the moral we learn from that scene. While he's in the cave, Ghar Hira, contemplating, reflecting in the year 610, after the birth of Isa alayhi salam, Jibreel alayhi salam came to him. Our feet and legs and so forth overcome that journey. It was very tough, exhausting journey. Therefore, there's no person he could have imagined coming to him up there, and he chose that spot so not to be bothered. And here, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent him Jibreel. And Jibreel alayhi salam came to Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, in a form of a man. Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Prophet Muhammad have not seen this person before. Imagine that the space was only a space for one person. It's so small, the cave. And here has a man standing before him, Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, seeing this man have not seen before. And was Jibreel alayhi salam. To have Rasulullah start the journey of prophethood, and to have the journey of Islam begins, and to have the history of Adam Center begins, sitting here. That's how you end up here. From that cave, you end up here in Washington, in Virginia, sitting and speaking in this masjid about the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And Jibreel alayhi salam, he asked Rasulullah to read. In another narration, he hugged him, he squeezed him first. Rasulullah said, excuse me, to the extent that I was afraid, scared. And then he released him. And he said to him, read, Iqra. Rasulullah said, Ma ana biqari. I don't know how to read. What to read? He squeezed him and released him again, asked the same thing. Third time, then he revealed to him Surah Al-Qalam. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم. On Saturday, we have a class here after Fajr. We're going to tafsir of Quran, but we're using chronological order, or the surah that revealed first. And you can see, by looking at the Quran, you can see also the life of Rasulullah, the stage he went through. That moment, when Rasulullah realized there's something happening here, unusual, he was worried. Although the word was printed in his heart, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to him in the Quran. Okay? When he used to recite Quran and try to haste, Inna alayna jam'ahu wa Qur'ana. Don't worry about it, you print it in your heart. Allah have him, the first 5 ayat printed in his heart. He going to Khadija radiallahu anha.